was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain? It was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thunder and Lightning podcast. I'm Thunder.
And I'm Lightning.
How are you today,
doing all right.
Chris?
I know we made a blood oath pact that we'd never talk about it again, but I'm done with school.
Oh yeah.
So that's
we're
nice.
both officially done with school.
Yeah.
No more talk about school.
No more school.
No guest this week. Guest next week.
Guess
though.
next week.
I already recorded that one.
Oh.
We're only gonna have to record 10 minutes next week
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
because when we had guests, we recorded for like almost a full hour. Yeah, I'm so tired.
Me too, man.
I fell asleep at work today. Don't tell.
I called him while he was sleeping.
No, I wasn't really at that moment.
Oh, at that point in time.
But I was
sounded like you
doing
were.
it the rest of the day. Yeah, I just couldn't. Even though I was super tired, I couldn't fall asleep last night.
But yeah, I've been good.
Yeah.
I kind of forget. We did it out of order last week. I forget the order of things this week. But
Oh, I mean, well, we should talk about Simpsons first.
oh, okay.
Get that out of the way.
Sure. Sorry.
To
Out of the
me
way.
or
Everybody.
everybody. I mean,
We're almost there.
you know, that's the thing. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I think Ratchet and Clank has a week left, maybe
Yeah.
two. I think Spider-Man has like maybe even 4 or 5 at this point. I think Simpsons is
4 or 5 weeks left?
probably, right? Maybe not. Maybe that's too many.
I think that might be too many.
But I feel like Simpsons right there. Like we said in the episode, even if people want us to stop, I think we're just gonna
Yeah, just
see
finish
it through to the
It-
end.
It'd probably only be half a week.
yeah.
Unless I get royally screwed, which, you know, with this game, that's not out of the question.
Yeah. No, we can I mean, we're not going to record this for a while, but we can try our best. We can set aside a bunch of time so we don't have to, like, we can just cut if we do a mission for
Yeah.
too long. But I mean, like, we're
It's right there.
almost there.
Yeah.
The pace that we've been going at should equal out to a full week.
Cool.
So if it can, that'll be cool. And like if the finale's like an hour long, and
Yeah, whatever.
it's whatever.
I hope, people are having fun with that, though.
I'm having fun with it.
Good. You looking at it right now?
No, I'm just looking at what else we're supposed to talk about.
I thought he had it written down.
Well, no, not the
Not the week?
the games we played this week. We also played Kirby Air Ride.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Enjoy
was fun.
that.
Did you not? You made it sound like you didn't.
Oh, no, I enjoyed the game. I just don't remember how the episode went.
Oh, it was cool. You
All right.
totally dicked me over,
Good.
but
That sounds
you
like
know.
me.
Do you really not remember?
No.
You
Oh, I stole a piece from you.
no, you didn't just steal a piece. You
I blew up your
you made it look like you trapped me, and you didn't trap me on purpose, but it really looked like you did.
Oh, okay.
Because you were like, come get this piece. Oh, I got it. Oh, I found another piece. And then you were like, stand where this piece is. And then you exploded me and I had no ship. And I was like, yeah? Yeah? Are you trying to... It really wasn't intentional, huh?
It really wasn't. I remember.
Oh, now you remember that I've explained the whole situation. Yeah.
I remember being like, ooh, this looks bad.
Yeah, it does look bad. And it's on film. We caught it. We captured it on film. So that's there.
Oh, no. Yeah, I yeah. Was not intentional.
That's what he says.
Jeez.
And then in Earthbound, Paula got kidnapped,
Oh, yeah.
and we had to go,
Just checking out too many stores in the mall.
yeah.
She got abducted. She got abducted is what happened.
We'll definitely be done with Foresight next episode.
Okay.
Definitely. But yeah,
You said, I believe maybe even it was this episode, you said we're safely halfway through this game.
yeah.
My Mr. T impression gets better and better.
Oh, yeah.
By the paragraph.
Yeah,
by
definitely.
the book that guy's writing.
What was his real name?
I don't know.
It was like Pana.
Is it not Mr. T?
It's Panatella Giovanni. Remember?
Good. He's Italian?
You don't remember anything about the episodes we record, do you?
No. One and done. Move along.
You should
watch
watch them when they get uploaded.
Somebody should.
Yeah. That'll you watching them will up our viewer count. But yeah, that was fun. Like I said, we're gonna I'm gonna level up between now and when we need to when we need to record again, because we're a fine level, but I feel like if we were a little bit higher,
just make life easier.
It'd just be that much easier. I wouldn't have to spend so much money on healing items. I can spend it on like armor and stuff, because they're obviously, you know, the farther you get in the game, the more expensive armor gets and stuff like that.
I mean, that sounds good to me. I feel like that's a good strategy, and we'll get more stuff done because of it. I feel like.
Yeah. You want to for once go in the actual order of things that I wrote this down in?
Yeah, man. I don't
Okay,
want to go out
cool.
of order.
So let's how was your week? Not video games though, your personal week.
Oh, stressful. We made a blood oath though. I wasn't gonna talk about it. So, my week was. I'm taking out all of the parts that have to do with school. So my week was I slept all week. That's all I did. If we're taking out all the things that have to do with the place that starts with an S, CHOOL. I slept. That was my week.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Just
it's
one
always,
long.
It's always good to get some rest.
Yeah. All week.
I saw Endgame again.
Yes.
I'm obviously not gonna spoil anything, because we already talked about that in a podcast. But I really like it. I thought you never know, especially like ever since Rogue One. I'm just like every time I watch a movie and I really like it, I'm just like I'll wait until the
Did you, though?
second viewing to.
Yeah.
No, but it's really good. There's a couple parts at the beginning that drag only because
You've seen it?
I've seen it already,
Yeah.
but they're very interesting. I heard someone talking about this, and I fully agree. Like, up until the Marvel Cinematic Universe, fucking superhero movies were just like fast forward through the talking until you get to the fight scenes. But like in these movies, like the talking is just as interesting.
Oh,
as the fight scenes.
I could go on and on. You know, everything this boosts the level of superhero movie expectancies that we've talked about this too much on not the cinematic relief podcast, so I don't want to talk about it too much, but it's pushed the bar up so much that when another, no names, DC, superhero franchise comes to be, if they don't meet the standard, it's kind of dog crap.
No,
it's it's bad.
DC has to step up or give up.
Yes, you just said it, and that's exactly right. Step up or give up.
Because it I don't know. They've revolutionized superhero movies. They turned superhero movies into their own genre, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like Batman Forever's not a superhero movie, it's an action movie.
Yeah.
You know?
No, right.
It's a crime movie or whatever you want to call it, you know? It's not a superhero movie. Dark Knight, the original Dark Knight's a step in the right direction, but like movie
that was the thing. Before we started watching these, that trilogy, I was like, this is the best. This is the best superhero movies are going to be. I love the fact that it's kind of surreal. You know, it feels like if this was to actually happen, it would happen.
And then they announced an Iron Man movie, and we all went, what the fuck? That's going to suck.
Yeah. No, but they've incorporated every good aspect of a superhero movie. Don't make it comic booky. Make it seem like it was real life. You got real actors. Make it seem somewhat realistic.
But when it comes to the fighting, make it look like a comic book.
Exactly. And they got all the best elements of everything.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to what's next. Obviously, we know what's next. It's that new Spider-Man flick. But like beyond that, we're dead in the water. So like I'm really looking forward to what's next. Like we were talking about it a bit today. I think Black Panther 2 needs to change some things in order to be good. I think Doctor Strange 2 is a really good opportunity to be really good. And I think it just boils down to like, next time I see Black Panther or Doctor Strange on the screen, I don't want him to be alone. I want him to bring like 2 or 3 buddies.
Right.
Like I was telling you earlier, like Thor Ragnarok's an amazing film, and it's just a little bit better than it would be if Doctor Strange wasn't in it.
Right.
Like Doctor Strange doesn't make that movie, but like the fact that he's in it at all is like very cool.
Yeah.
And I just feel like if it was like the main character of the movie and then like 3 other random Avengers that like aren't main characters but are like helping out a bit.
And I mean, in Black Panther's case, it would make him feel a bit more a part of, because up till now I feel like it's the Avengers and Black Panther when he feels like helping out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Especially because his movie was just all him and his like tribe or whatever, and like even in Civil War, it was kind of like you kind of got the impression of like he didn't want to be there, and as soon as he killed Bucky, he was just gonna fuck off and go back to doing Black Panther stuff, and we'd never hear from him again. You know, that's kind of the impression he gives off. But yeah, I did that yesterday. I think that's like pretty much it. I've just been like I've been working, of course, but like I haven't had any schoolwork, so I've just been trying to relax this last week, which I'm sure you'll do next week.
Yeah, I mean, besides sleep and, you know, what's the word I'm trying to look for?
Relaxation?
No, just
school?
Well, yeah, but excerpt, is that the word? Just not there anymore.
Oh.
That word. The word you just said. Besides that, I mean, I've just been writing, and I have been playing a couple of video games, and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
In the order you would like us to go in.
What have you been writing?
Just music.
Oh, okay.
Working on, I mean, the band's, this isn't official, so I shouldn't talk about it too much, but we are working on new material.
Yeah.
And what that accumulates to, we'll get to eventually.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So, just been focused on that a lot, too.
Cool.
Yeah.
How is that going, or is that too much info?
I think we should wait a little bit.
Okay. Sounds good.
Keep you posted.
All right, let's talk about news.
It is going well, though.
Let's talk about news.
Okay.
So I'll get the 2 small ones out of the way. I put this one on there twice. So, Devil May Cry, you know it.
Yeah.
The original Devil May Cry, the one we played on the channel, it's coming to Switch.
Right, yeah, I heard about that.
That's such a... Why? Why not all 4? Why just one of them? Why that one? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's not fair to say because I haven't played the game all the way through, but it's not very good.
But that's the thing, like, even though it's not very good, if you're going to play 1 through 3 at the very least, you should play 1.
Sure. No,
but,
yeah, I'll give you that.
It would be... It's not outside of the realm of possibilities for Nintendo to be like, a 3-pack of all of them for $30.
Right.
Or the new one that just came out, but no, it's just the first one. Which is weird. It's a weird choice. And like it's definitely not going to be like up-resed or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's just going to be
they're just porting it over to the Switch.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you can't hear it. My dog's barking. I forgot. There's a guy coming to fix the dryer or something. So Nintendo, switching gears a bit. So E3 is coming up. It's going to come up quicker than we think. I believe it's June 11th through the 13th or something. We're going to do stuff on this channel for it. Not quite sure what that looks like yet. But because we're about a month away, we're starting to get some news for it. And Nintendo has revealed their E3 plans. So, the Nintendo E3 2019 Direct is going to be... Sorry, the Nintendo Direct E3 2019 is going to, quote, focus entirely on software and will offer a look at games scheduled to launch in 2019. So it sounds like there's not a new Switch coming, which we all thought there was. Like, there's not like a Switch Mini or a Switch Plus or whatever. And it sounds like they're going to do exactly what I always want people at E3 to do, which is not talk about things that aren't coming out this year. It sounds like they're only going to talk about 2019, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it'll keep them a little more honest.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like they can't really back out now. You promised it within the next 6 months.
Right. Yeah. No, and it puts the restraint on them to be like, okay, we could talk about this, but we're not quite sure if that'll be ready, and we promised only 2019 stuff. And last year we announced something that got delayed, so maybe let's like only talk about games that we're certain of.
Yeah.
So if we get like a solid 20-25 minutes of just like, here's stuff that we know is going to come out, here's all the release dates, I think that'll be pretty good. I think that'll go down smoothly.
Oh yeah.
PlayStation's not going to be there.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So PlayStation has started doing this thing called the State of Play. It's basically just a Nintendo Direct, but all PlayStation stuff. So far, it's been pretty lame. The last one was like, it's basically just like nothing exciting's come out of it really, except the thing I'm about to talk about. It's just kind of been like, yeah, we knew this was coming. Oh, that looks cool, I guess. Why are they talking about this? And then yesterday, they, out of nowhere, they talked about Final Fantasy VII Remake again. So Final Fantasy VII Remake was announced 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And they were basically like, we're not just re-releasing it with better graphics. It's going to be a brand new game. It's going to play differently. And it's gonna play more like Final Fantasy 15. And they said it's going to be episodic. So like part of the game's going to come out, you're going to buy it, and then another part of the game's going to come out. And they finally showed more from it, which I'll get to in a second. But at the end of the trailer, it said more in June. You'll get more information in June, which says to me that Square Enix is going to talk about it at E3.
That'd be
Because
cool.
I keep forgetting that no Sony at E3 doesn't mean no Square Enix.
Right.
Because they're going to have their own thing. But the trailer they showed for Final Fantasy VII Remake, once again, only showed things from like the tutorial of the original game. And it's getting me worried. Like, I don't know why they're only showing that. Like, is that going to be the first part? Like, is this going to be like an 18-part game? Or
Right.
is it going to be a 3-part game? Like, because they're not showing me much. Everything we've seen, all the 3 trailers we've gotten have just been in, I know you've never played the game before, but it's just in Midgard, the town that they like start the game in.
Yeah.
Which is like the first like 5 or 6 hours of the game, but like that game's like 90 to 120 hours long. So I don't know. It looks good. They haven't shown Tifa, which is still weird. They refused to show Tifa, but that looks really cool. I hope that this game's going to be playable at E3. So I hope we get a release date. That'd be so cool, because they said in a statement that they have everything lined up until release. So I can only hope that we get a release date at E3.
That'd be cool.
Um,
And you'll be sure to tune in, because we'll be talking about it.
Yeah.
Probably
definitely.
practically real time.
Yeah, we have some ideas. We're not gonna live stream anything, obviously, but we'll do our best. So while I look up this next thing that I want to talk about, what am I looking up? This one. Anthony and Joe Russo, the directors of
Yes.
Avengers: Infinity War and Avengers: Endgame.
Yes, yes.
They said that they're pretty much done. They're moving on. They're not going to do Marvel movies anymore. We've known this for a bit. But they did, however, interestingly enough, say that there's 2 characters that would bring them back, because they've always wanted to write for these characters. And those characters are Doctor Doom or Wolverine.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I'm just trying to get... Oh, this is not what I wanted. I'm trying to get a picture of what I'm trying to find, like, of the whole thing. I'm trying to look at Disney's schedule.
Oh.
But I'm trying to look up, like, the whole
Which
thing.
is also part of the news, because that just came out this week, too.
Yeah.
I, not Marvel-related, kind of want to talk about that in a different context.
Yeah, okay, so I did... It's kind of messy, but I did get the... So the long and short of it is this: Disney released a schedule for the next like couple years, and the long and short of it is they own Fox now, so
Right.
they're going to be releasing Fox movies. They put a new date, a new date on X-Men: The New Mutants, That movie was supposed to come out in like I think April 2018, and it's officially been pushed to April 2020.
Wow.
So this is the third time it's had a date change, but it looks like it's actually going to finally come out because there was rumors that they was just going to can that, and I was pretty upset because I looked forward to it. It's got the woman who plays Arya Stark and the guy who plays Jonathan from Stranger Things in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
cool.
I've been really looking forward to it. But they did what the Suicide Squad movie did was they released a trailer and it looked like a horror film and people were like, "Oh, an X-Men horror film, that looks crazy." And then the developers were like, "But it's not a horror film." So they redid the whole thing basically, I guess, or something like that. So other than that, I'm not going to get into specific dates, but they said they gave us specific dates for all the Marvel movies that are coming up. They didn't tell us what they are.
Right.
After Far From Home, we just know that Marvel movies are coming out, and probably the three that have all but been confirmed are a Black Widow movie, Black Panther 2, and Doctor Strange 2, and Guardians 3. Other than that, we don't really know what's on the horizon for Marvel, which is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
But other than that, so they said that after Episode 9 of Star Wars, there's going to be a little bit of a break, and then
a long bit of a break. 3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
Oh, I thought it was less than that.
No, from 20. That's coming out this year. Almost 4 years. I'm pretty sure the next Star Wars movie is 2023.
I will figure that out for you. This is a little messy. 2022.
Okay. Still 3 years.
Yeah. So basically, Star Wars movies and Avatar movies are going to be coming out on a bi-yearly basis, like taking turns.
Avatar movies?
Yeah. Avatar, the blue. Yeah. So it's going to be...
They're making more of those?
Oh, yeah. They're making 4 more.
Jesus.
So every year that there's not a Star Wars movie, there's going to be an Avatar movie in December. The December slot is either going to be Star Wars or Avatar.
Okay.
Starting in 2021 with Avatar 2. It's Avatar 2 and then a Star Wars and then Avatar 3 and then Star Wars, and it keeps going until Avatar 5. So there's 4 more Avatar films planned.
Wow.
And 3 more Star Wars films. Like they already said, there's going to be another what do you call it when there's 3 movies? Trilogy. Another trilogy. I almost said threequel, but that's not it. Threequel is like, anyways.
It's gonna be the name of one of our podcasts.
Threequel?
Yeah.
Is it?
It is now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was very interesting because, like, I know that... So Avatar comes out, right? And it makes, like, $14 billion trillion, and everyone... I feel like everyone who saw it, and then they were like, it was okay.
Yeah, I'm not...
I feel like the... Sorry, what were you going to say?
I'm just kind of upset Avatar is on the same pedestal as Star Wars. I like that Star Wars is getting a break, but I'm not gonna go see another Avatar movie.
No,
at all.
I'm not gonna see any of those. Are you kidding me? No, but I like that. I do like that they're giving Star Wars some breathing room.
Yeah,
I like
I agree.
the every 2 year schedule we're on, because it's a perfect amount of time to make a movie. Fuck up if you fuck up, make it good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I kind of wish it wasn't back to back with Avatar. That's just kind of a I'm going to be excited every other year.
Yeah.
For whatever movie's coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see, cuz I knew that the plan was always to make 5 Avatar movies, but
really?
Oh yeah. He announced that like after the first movie came out that he wanted to make 4 more. But that's the only thing that's ever been said about them. That James Cameron wanted to do more. And I kind of thought, like, when did Avatar come out? 2010, 2009?
Yeah, it was super long ago.
I thought we were done with that. I was like, I was like, if we get another one of those, we'll probably either get one sequel and then be done with it, or a remake or a retelling or something. But no, it looks like they're just going with it, and they're
That's
like
crazy.
I can't imagine all the same people are going to be in it. Just
I
because
can't
it's been so
imagine
long.
they're going to be good.
Like Sam Worthington doesn't do anything anymore. You know?
Yeah.
And they're just gonna. I don't know. It's
you
weird.
know what's interesting? The woman who played Gamora.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention her. She's also from Avatar.
There's been 3 movies to hit over whatever that insane number is. They've all hit in the opening week.
Yeah.
There's only been 5.
Yeah.
She's been in 3 of those movies.
Oh yeah. What's the third?
I don't know.
Infinity War.
Oh, I think it is.
Infinity War, Endgame, and
Yeah,
Avatar.
in Avatar. Yeah.
That's cool. And like, obviously, if Avatar is Disney now, like, Zoe Saldana is just gonna.
Oh yeah, she's
like,
just
they
raking
got
it
her,
all
you
up.
know? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know about that. There's another. Sorry, I just got a funny text from my dad. There's other stuff on this list, like the Cruella de Vil movie. They're making another West Side Story. The Death on the Nile movie. That's the follow up to the Murder on the Orient Express, right?
Oh, is it really?
I'm pretty.
That would be amazing.
Sure, it is.
I would love that so
I know
very
they are
much.
doing that, but I'm not sure if that's it. Because I can't remember if that was a Fox movie or not.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, that movie's good. Yeah, that Artemis Fowl movie. I'm just taking a quick look. Yeah, nothing else really. Oh, that fucking Gambit movie is still coming out, I guess. Yeah, you look at the schedule long enough, eventually it's just the word Star Wars and Avatar over
Yeah.
and over again. Which, like, you know, like I said, I'm excited, and I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people who, and I kind of get it, but there's a lot of people who, like, after episode 9 are like, I'm done. We're good.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm at least intrigued. Like, the fact that they want to do more makes me feel like they have good ideas, because Disney and Disney properties, I'm noticing they don't really make movies to make money. Like, Endgame is clearly out of passion and not out of wanting money, you know?
No, I mean, there's so much EU with Star Wars that they could make these the rest of our natural lives and still not finish all the EU that's been written.
But that's not canon anymore, right?
What Disney said when they bought it is it's not canon until we say it is.
Right, it's not canon, but they can take whatever they want
Right.
from it. Just like Kylo Ren, how Han Solo in the extended universe had a son who did go to the dark side. He wasn't called Ben or Kylo Ren, but, you know,
So
stuff like that.
there's plenty of ideas they could go off of. They just have to. It's a mix of the fan base is kind of toxic right now. Not that it hasn't been forever, but people have to realize they either got to cut the crap or they're gonna stop making Star Wars movies, and it's gonna be your fault. Mixed with, hey, make some cooler ones than Rogue One.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
Maybe don't open the gates with probably the most boring story plot tie-in. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, even I feel like the Han Solo movie, which was not bad, would have done better if it was first.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they started off bad. They were like, all right, get ready, not a Skywalker related Star Wars movie, and they tripped right out the gates.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a hard recovery, especially with this fan base. They're
didn't-
not forgiving.
They didn't just trip either. They like fucking face planted. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
got like amazing actors to play good roles in a boring ass movie. Like it.
Where all of the heroes die.
Well, they had to.
No, they had to. They had to. That's just so. It's too much. Too much, like, shocker. All in. Get ready. It's not a Star Wars movie about Skywalkers. Get ready. It's about the creation of the Death Star. Also, everybody dies. Wasn't
And
that great?
It's also the most predictable.
Right.
Like everyone,
we know what's
everyone,
going to happen.
Everyone going into that knew. We didn't know that last scene was going to be so cool.
Right.
But we knew, we had a general idea of everything that was going to take place in this movie.
Exactly. I just they gotta they have to realize the mistakes they've made and get a little more on the ball with these side quest Star Wars movies.
Do we know what the next one is, or is it just rumors?
I think it's just rumors. I've heard Boba Fett.
I wouldn't.
I've heard Obi-Wan. I'd be excited
I'd be
if
excited.
Ewan McGregor played Obi-Wan between.
Yeah, see, there's the if.
Yeah.
Like, if they got someone else, I don't know. But, like, I don't think I would be down for a Boba Fett movie. I just don't give a shit
Yeah.
about Boba Fett.
I mean, the most interesting parts about Boba Fett's life have been told in the Clone Wars, have been told in Attack of the Clones, have been told in Shadows of the Empire. I know Boba Fett. He was a bounty hunter. Cool. I know everything I need to know about Boba Fett. There's a lot of room. Ewan McGregor's the right age. There's a lot of room between Episode 3 and Episode 4 Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I don't know about. They could, the story could be as simple as he just sat there until Luke showed up one day.
Yeah.
But they could get more interesting
No,
with
that's
it.
the thing. Like, they don't have to make an Obi-Wan movie if offhandedly he was just like, and then I did nothing for 40
Right.
years, 10 or 20
It was,
years.
yeah, it wasn't a lot.
That would be a fine in-character way of doing it, but like if they wanted to, they could like do whatever they want with
Right.
those 20-something years. We need to take a break for a second.
Oh, okay.
You need to we need to move some cars around.
Okay.
So we'll just keep everything running real quick. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. But yes, did you have anything else you wanted to talk about vis-a-vis news?
No.
Cool. What have you been playing in your spare time?
I have been playing 2 games. I've been playing Sarge's Heroes,
Okay.
and I've definitely hit a snag
Yeah.
that I'm going to fix way before we ever do it on the show.
Okay.
But,
Do you want to
well, it's just a super hard level. An
Oh,
overly
okay.
hard level that, honestly probably would have taken us a whole week
Oh,
if I just went into it,
blind.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, fixing that right now. I'm definitely making progress. As of last night and this morning, I'm like 78% done with Double Dash. I got a GameCube. Anthony gave it to me, and I've just been playing all the games, and playing Double Dash right now, and I'm practically done with it. It's taken me like 7 hours.
Cool. Yeah, I we were talking about it earlier, but we oh, excuse me, we didn't have a chance to really talk about it. But I was gonna say it's cool when you it feels cool when you beat a whole game like in one sitting, because like the next time you play it, it doesn't feel like it's like it. If I play a game and then I play it like a year later, I'm like, oh, I just played this game. But not if I beat it super quick,
Right.
is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
But no, I used to do that. I used to do it with Pokemon Snap. I would just sit and play the whole thing in one
Oh,
sitting.
yeah.
Like, I know that game's obviously way shorter than Double Dash.
No, but still, I used to do that with Pokemon Snap, too.
Yeah. I did that once over spring break. I beat Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 in one week.
Oh, nice.
That felt pretty cool.
I don't know how on earth you did that, how one works, but good for you.
No, you just gotta get good, and I did.
Good.
I used to do that. I used to do that a lot. I beat all of Ocarina of Time in a week
That's insane.
because I never.
I've 100%ed it.
I don't believe I did.
Okay.
I think no.
Because
No.
it's taken me 24 years to 100% that game.
No, I don't think I 100%. I got all the items.
Okay.
I didn't get all the spiders.
Yeah, I'm working on spiders and the ghouls at the end. You have to collect them. The pose.
Yeah,
pose.
yeah. No, I definitely didn't. Yeah, fuck those things. No, but I played the 3DS version. Because I don't know if I've explained this on recording or not, but I have Ocarina of Time on N64, but the cartridge or my system are messed up and it always freezes.
Oh.
And when it freezes, when you shut that game off, you start at the same location. Whether you're a kid or an adult, there's a location that you start at. So I'd get like halfway through Hyrule Field, the game would crash. I'd boot it back up. I'd be back at the start of the. So it was just like
wow.
too many glitches for me to
Yeah,
keep going.
yeah.
So I played the 3DS version, which is a really like A, pretty, and B, like faithful recreation of that game. It's just like still really good. But especially on 3DS. Like I don't think I'll ever play the N64 version again after playing the 3DS version.
Cool.
Same cannot be said about Majora's Mask. I did not like Majora's Mask.
See, I never got to play it. I never had the save pack.
Yeah, I didn't play it as a kid. My dad did, and I vaguely remember watching him play it. Then I played it when they brought it to 3DS, and I just don't like it. I have been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to talk about that too much because I just keep talking about it. But I once I got past the crypt grind and the mediocre story mode, which I guess people liked, but I didn't really like it. I just been fighting, and the fighting's really good. Like every NetherRealm Studios game is better than the last. Like Injustice 2, like my favorite fighting game of all time. Like I think the fighting's better in this one. They just keep doing it, you know.
Cool.
And there's this one character who I've always hated. His name's Kano. He's in every Mortal Kombat game, even the one with Superman in it. And he's just bad. He's just bad, and he's a bad character, and I've never liked him, and I love him in this game.
Interesting.
He's
okay.
so much fun. I've been having so much fun with him. Out of the 4 characters that I've tried, Cassie, Jade, Scarlet, and Kano, he's my favorite. Which is, you know me, I play girls. In Injustice 2, I play Supergirl and Harley Quinn, and, you know, in Marvel vs. Capcom, I play Captain Marvel, and, like, it's just not the character I play, but he's really fun. I don't know. I know you won't know what I'm about to say, but he's basically like a grappler and a Rekka. It's like he's really cool, and I don't know how else to describe it other than like he's the one I'm having the most fun with.
Well, neato.
Yeah. See, because it's the same reason I played Zero Suit Samus in Smash 4, because I always make it a point to play Kano, because I'm like, I'm not going to like him again, and this time I really did. So they finally did it. Other than that, I've been playing, this game is free on PS Plus this month. I've been playing What Remains of Edith Finch. So this game is, this is sort of a negative term that people have coined, but this game is for all intents and purposes a walking simulator where you are given a location and you walk through it and you like interact with things and you get like backstory and whatever. But this one goes far beyond that, I feel. So basically, without giving too much away, the story is you play as Edith Finch, who is the last of her line. She's the last Finch alive. And
Okay.
she has a book with the family tree in it, and you go through the house where all of them lived. Like, it's like 15 people, her brothers and uncles and stuff. And you find a thing, and you interact with the thing, and when you do that, you're transported to, now you're playing as the family members she was reading about, but you're
Oh. playing
playing them the moment before they died. You're playing their last moments of their
Wow.
life over and over again. And from there, you just, it's called a walking simulator. I'm doing air quotes because, like, other than, like, the small bit of gameplay, you really are just walking. But, like, other games that have been considered walking simulators I really haven't liked. Like, for example, Gone Home. I know a lot of people like Gone Home, but I don't. Basically, what Gone Home is, you play a girl who comes home after being being not home for a while. The house is empty. You find a bunch of documents, and if you really read them, you find out this, like, they tell the story through the like, you're learning things about your sister because you haven't really seen your sister in a while, and the story they tell is how her sister realized that she was a lesbian. And it's interesting enough, but, like, the reason I didn't like that game is because it's framed like a horror game, and you think it's going to be scary the whole time and something's going to jump out at you, and it never does. There's no other character
Oh.
models. It's just you walk through a house and you read some stuff sometimes if you want. But this game does it better, where there's not much to read. They read it to you. There's not a point where there's no voiceover. Like, they're always reading it to you, and they'll put the words like in the sky or, like, you know,
Yeah.
on a doorknob or something. So it's cool. But each thing you read, like each scene you do with a new family member, is like a different form of, like, interactable media. So, like, one of them was a viewfinder, and one of them was like a taking pictures mini game where the whole story was told through the lens of a camera, and you had to, like, find the person you were hanging out with, take a picture of them, and then it went to the next scene and stuff like that. My favorite one, there was a comic book, and you were playing through the comic book, and it was about this woman, I think it was her aunt, who she was as a child, she was a child movie star. She was in horror films, and she was very famous for her scream, like her, like,
Yeah.
blood curdling scream. So the story in the comic is she grows up, she's going to, like, cons and stuff. She can't do the scream no more. So the story is about how her friend is trying to, like, like coax her into doing the scream by like scaring her or stuff. But then at the end of the comic, all the creatures from all the monster movies she was in come and kill her, and it's kind of vague of like how she actually died. But it was worth noting that I don't know how they did this, because this is pretty much an indie game as far as I'm concerned. There's a radio on in the comic book world, and the actual like theme song from Halloween is playing.
Oh.
And I thought that was cool. It just added to the like,
Yeah.
this is from a real horror movie. So
Oh,
that was
cool.
cool. But it was very cool. It's a very short playthrough. I played it over 2 nights, but it was probably only like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But it's free on PS Plus. I'd say it's definitely worth that. I don't know how much it actually goes for. I wouldn't pay $30 for this, but I would pay 10 or 15 for this.
Okay.
Oh, and there's new I only played this a bit, but there's new Tetris 99 DLC.
Oh, nice.
They added surprisingly, they added 2 single player modes. They added marathon mode, which is just the normal Tetris, and they added CPU battle, so you can simulate a match
Oh,
of
nice.
Tetris 99. That's all I wanted. I'm going to do that a lot. The only problem is you don't get like points for it, like in other games like League of Legends, where there's like a bot match where you can like play the computer players. You at least get some experience points, like a very little amount, because you're not actually playing with real people. But in this one, they don't. It's just practice, so we'll see. And I only played it once, and I did it. There was levels. It was level 1 through 5, and I did 3, and I beat it no problem. So I'm gonna try 5 next time, see if it's like even as hard a little as playing with other people.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've been playing. So next week on the channel is Animal Crossing Amiibo
Yes.
Festival. So we have guests. Do we want to reveal it, or do we want to wait for?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the time to do it, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is when we reveal it.
So we played a couple different games with our friends Kelsey and Catherine. Kelsey, for those of you who have listened to every episode of the podcast, Kelsey's Emery's boyfriend, our other only guest we've had. No, Kelsey's Emery's girlfriend.
No,
Emery's
Kelsey's
the boy.
Emery's boyfriend.
So we played Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, a game that not many people like, but we really like it. We played that for 4 episodes, and we didn't want to do like a shorter game because they're not that fun. So on the 5th day, we played Drawful too.
Yes.
And then Sunday we played Puyo Puyo Tetris. And by we, I mean Chris didn't play that one. That was just me, Catherine, and Kelsey.
But
and,
I watched.
And they were on the podcast too. We already recorded it with them. So it's just a big long week of Kelsey and Catherine
Screaming and yelling.
screaming and yelling and
swearing.
and you know, there was laughs, there was tears, and there wasn't tears. I lied about the tears. If my fucking phone tells me to watch the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer one more time,
You're not going to watch the movie?
I'm not. I'll wait till it's on Blu-ray. What the fuck? It knows I watched it, right? The first time I watched it, I clicked on the notification that was telling me that there was a new one, and I watched it. And every like twice a day, it's like, "Have you seen it yet?" And it's like, Google, you know I've seen it. Shit. Sorry about that. Anyways, that's next week. Like we said, we're probably gonna do the 3 games we've been playing, and then an off week, and then the 3 games again. So expect Spider-Man after Animal Crossing. But
Maybe guest for Spider-Man week.
yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
We have the technology.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be recording that this Monday, so
Okay. We can
figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No promises though. Maybe we won't have a guest for Spider-Man. But
Yeah,
maybe we will.
not. Hey, you know what? We'll know by next week's podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it for us. Our theme song is "Sunny Day" radio edit by Froggy and the Friendship. Go check them out on SoundCloud. They're great. Our friend Ryan's in the band. He'll probably be on this show sooner or later.
He'll probably be on the show Monday.
Oh, is that what
No.
you were...
Oh, I was
oh.
just kidding. Kidding.
Okay.
I'll ask him, but I don't know.
They were nice enough to let us use their song. It's a great song. They're a great band. They have a bunch of albums. Go check them out. I've been what? What did I do?
Name one.
Name a Froggy and the Friendship song?
Album.
Album? Oh, I don't know what the fucking.
They have a bunch of albums. See ya.
I'm
was
sure
just
there's
funny.
a self-titled one.
No, I was kidding. Don't. It was perfect.
Okay.
I didn't mean to laugh. I just liked how you said it. I'm
Okay.
lightning.
I'm lightning, and we'll see you next
I
time.
like to live life. The most amazing video game. I only got